What's up, YouTube? I decided I would make a new video of what I'm playing for this new format, September 2013. So it's going to be Dragon Plants, but I have some unique spins. But of course, I'm playing the obligatory 12 dragons. Um, Favorite dragon here is probably Redox because there's a lot of Earths, and his reborn effect on like something like Red Eyes Darkness Metal is incredibly powerful. But the other one I have to say I really love is Blaster because of his 28 attack. And because I'm running Skill Drain, that 28 attack becomes like extremely powerful. Uh, the next dragons I'm running are the one Red Eyes. Card is it sets up for OTKs, and I decided I wanted to make this deck be able to OTK easily, kind of like hieratics, but also have some control. So I'm playing the one Red Eyes and the typical 2 Debris Dragons because the Black Rose plays this format are just insane. Dragunity Corseska, it's just a wind level 1 tuner to search off of Tempest, and then Flimble Guard, same concept with Blaster. Running the 2 Troopers, it's pretty standard. I'm running Spore and Dandelion. I'm running Dandelion because I'm running 1-for-1, and I'm running same with Spore. Spore 1-for-1 Dandelion into a Spore is a lot of insane card advantage, and it lets you put a lot of damage on the board before you even normal summon, which is really awesome. You can go for um, Shooting Star Dragon and like all kinds of crazy stuff with that combo. And then for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Max C's just because I don't like Veiler anymore. This format, especially since I'm running Skill Drain. And Max C is always going to be a 1-for-1 because like pretty much every single deck special summons nowadays. So at least it's going to be at least a 1-for-1, but it can also cripple decks like Madolche and in the Dragon Mirror and all kinds of stuff. Mermails. It can be really powerful. So for spells, I have the 3 Sacred Sword of 7 stars. This card is probably going to get hit next format because it's like a D draw, but it's better because you get the instant plus off of it. And it's just an insane card. Should probably be limited. The one-ofs, DDR. This card's really awesome. Thinking about bumping it up, but it's really not that crucial. But this card lets you put a lot of damage on board. Your limited Gold Sark. A lot of people don't run this, but I like it because it lets you get whatever element you don't have. For the same reason, I'm running Foolish Burial. Lets you get any element you want. Plus, it can let you send a Dandelion, and if you have Dandelion plus, if you send a Dandelion with Foolish and then you go normal summon Debris Dragon, you can make a level 8 or a 7, and that's really awesome. The one Dark Hole, it's really good because 1-for-1s are powerful. You need this against like the one of Thunder Kings that your opponent has. They get really annoying. Your 1-for-1, this is like an OTK enabler because you can go, if you have Red Eyes in your hand, you can go a discard dragon, then bring out a level 1 dragon tuner, banish it to special summon the Red Eyes, and then use the Red Eyes effect to bring back the dragon. And like you can do a lot of crazy awesome plays with this. It's still debatable, like you could take this out, but it's fun. Raigeki Break, it's like a one of out to like any card basically. That's why I run it instead of MST. The obligatory Return from the Different Dimension, insanely powerful. You need that. I'm running one Torrential Tribute, just because I like the surprise factor this can give me. Sometimes people think it's a scapegoat, so they like just start special summoning, and then I go boom, destroy my card trooper and all your monsters, so I get like a +4. And then Trap Stun. Oh yes, one of Trap Stun, extremely powerful. I just love to go like set Trap Stun, summon Trooper. They attack over the Trooper. Next turn, I'll go activate Trap Stun. They have no response, and I'll go Black Rose. and then just blow up everything they have, and it's just so awesome. Like I said, I'm playing 2 skill drains. This card just wins games by itself. So against certain decks, you might want to side it out, but against most things, like this is an extremely powerful asset, especially since it turns the downside of dragons returning back to the hand off. It turns that off, so they just become like your whole deck becomes like full of Grafa Dragon Ruler. I mean Grafa, Dragon Lord of Dark World. And the last 2 cards are Castle of Dragon Souls. This is really good in here because one, I'm playing a lot of traps, so if they blind space this, I can just flip it up and then summon a dragon out of my remove from play. Second, I can buff up a Stardust who's under skill drain, so like they can't destroy it by card effects, and also they can't destroy it by battle because it'll have 3200 attack. So it's just like really powerful. You can banish dragons during your opponent's turn, so you can search during your opponent's turn. It's just got like so much. It sets up a lot of really awesome plays. You can even use this on a Crimson Blader, so that your opponent crashes into your Crimson Blader, and then they they he gets his effect essentially. So that's really awesome. That card is great for Dragon Plants. Uh, and you need your obligatory tokens. No, I'm just kidding. I don't run Scapegoat anymore, but when I was, I needed all these. It was awesome. These are dandy tokens now. Okay, so for the extra deck, the Synchros. Oh, sorry, I'm running a Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Scrap Dragon. These are pretty staple in Dragon Plants. You can still do the max EOTK thing with this guy. It's just like less common. I'm running 2 Bladers because this guy is like Shockmaster, and for a reason. But this card is like, it's really game breaking right now, considering how easy it is to make level 8 synchros in Dragon Plants. And it's also really easy to make this in like telezombies and stuff like that, like malicious zombies. It's just an extremely powerful card, and I could see it getting hit in the future, but not right now. I'm running 2 Black Rose Dragons because I have multiple ways of making this, and it's got a pretty game-changing effect considering Warning is at 1 and Solemn Judgment is banned, so there's very limited outs to it. A lot of people are actually running Breakthrough Skill and Fiendish Chain, and that kind of hurts it, but it's still a powerful card. And this is the 1 level 6 synchro. This is just for Desperate Debris play if I need to. And I'm running 2 level 5s, which are Catastor and Librarian. And the last 3 cards, well, I'm running 2 more synchros. The one Formula, because it's awesome. And Shooting Star, because it's even more awesome. I actually make those pretty often. It's pretty sweet. His 3300 attack is not to be trifled with. Okay, and the last 3 cards are supposed to be 2 Draco Sacks and a Big Eye, but I do not have those. So instead, I'm playing Tempo because it's an out to Ophion, Zenmaines because it's an out to a lot of shit, and then Jedi Pearl because it's an out to Ophion. It's whatever. And I think I'll show you guys the side just because I actually put a decent amount of thought into it. The 1 Grand Mole because, it bounces whatever you want, mainly Ophion. I'm afraid of Ophion if you haven't figured that out. I'm running another Trap Stun. This card is insane. Wins games by itself. I'm running 2 extra Raikos because it's an out to any card as well. Like, I like universal outs considering there's so many good decks this format. I'm running Charge to search for the Raikos. Sorry, here's the 3rd Raiko. Charge to search the 3 Raikos. 3 Space Typhoons. Out to any back row. Back row can be very killer. So this is like the desperation move. The 3 MSTs for like continuous stuff. Stuff that Trap Stun won't deal with automatically. And then for Inzectors and Dragunities and annoying stuff like that, I'm using 3 effect veilers. This can cripple certain decks, and that's why I have 3 of them in the side. It's not that crucial, but it's a pretty useful card. And then OTK stoppers, I have Gore's, Battle Fader, and Scapegoat. These are for those decks that just like really just want to OTK through max C. So if I'm playing against a deck that OTKs through max C, I will side these 3 in and take some stuff out like Trap Stun or 1-for-1 or Scapegoat, stuff like that. I mean, not Scapegoat, Spore. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you have fun at your next locals.